Okay, so today we're going to be doing a color wheel. The supplies that we are doing are we're going to be using as a paper, a cup that we're going to have to share, a ruler, and then we're going to be using red, yellow, blue, and brown watercolor pencils, and then water and a paintbrush. These, oh, and a Sharpie. The watercolor pencils look like regular color pencils, but they're not. They actually, see, they have this gold paintbrush on them. They don't get put back in the color pencil boxes. That's really important. They have to stay separate because they're different. When you add water to them, they turn to paint. So we watched our video about colors and the color wheel and what colors make what. So primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. And when we mix those primary colors together, we get our secondary colors, which are orange, green, and yellow. So here's the deal. We're going to start, instead of like right in the middle, we're going to go kind of a little to the right of the middle, and we're going to trace. We're going to do 6 circles in a circle, and that's going to be the ice cream part of our color wheel. So it's going to be a color wheel, but it's going to look like ice creams. So the next one we're going to kind of slightly overlap, but we're not going to draw any part where it overlaps. So I don't draw this. That stays blank. I start at this line and go the other way, and I stop when I get to that other line. So it looks like that ice cream is behind the other. Then I go one more, and same thing. I do not go over the spot where it overlaps. So I stop when I hit that line. Then I go one more. And do you guys see how this is kind of starting? These circles are actually making a circle. They're going to go in a ring around like this. So the next one's right here. And again, I don't know if you can see, I'm not overlapping. Wherever it goes to the next circle, I don't touch it. So I stop, right stop. Instead of going over that line, I stop when I get to that line. And then the next one's right here. Okay. So again, I know my hand's kind of blocking. I didn't go here, and I didn't go here because it's going to be underneath. Okay. So now I have 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's okay if it's not completely like mine. I mean, this one actually ended up kind of being center, and that's okay. If one of your circles is in the center, let's make that red. If it's like the one up on the board where it's kind of moved to the side and there's 2 on the top, then make the one to the right red, okay? So, now we're going to do our cone. Okay, so we're going to take a ruler, and on each circle going out, we're going to draw a line, like a triangle. It should be going like this to make our ice cream cone. So it shouldn't be straight. It should be going, towards the center point. So, I mean, just think about what an ice cream cone looks like if you get confused, right? We want it to go in because that triangle is holding up our ice cream. So let's have that one go like that. That one go like that. And then I might turn my paper. This one's going to go like this. And this one's going to go like this. And this one we're barely going to see because it's going right off the page. Okay, then where the ice cream or the circle hits the cone, it's going to kind of go out on the side and do like a little, how the scoop of ice cream kind of wedges over the side? So it kind of does that. So on each one, I'm going to come down and do like a little spot. And I'm going to erase everything that overlaps with that. So I'm going to erase the side of the circle right there. So it looks like the ice cream's kind of plopped onto that cone. So I come down and I do that, and I do that, and then I go back and I erase. I'm sorry, my eraser is not very good. So, I come down, I come down. Let's get a different eraser. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2. And last one. Okay, so now that it looks like ice cream in a cone, we're going to take our ruler and quickly do little waffle cone check mark. So it's just going to be going across one side and then going across the other way. And each waffle, each cone gets these lines, okay? Just for sake of time, I'm not going to finish the other ones. Well, I'll do one more. But do it to all your cones, okay? Okay. Now we get to the fun part, which is we're going to Sharpie it, and then we're going to color it. So, everything that you have that hasn't been erased, outline in Sharpie. I like to go one cone at a time. If you make a mistake, don't worry. Just go slow and try and do your best. And since I didn't take the time to do a ruler on this, I'm just going to freehand it. But I want you guys using the ruler so it looks nicer. Once I get it all drawn in Sharpie, erase the pencil that you see. So like, since I'm not tracing this perfectly, I'll go back and take an eraser and erase that pencil line, okay?